actually something interesting I want to bring up. Do you guys, because I'm seeing this more and more where people are actually making Discord servers just for themselves to use as a way to organize their stuff. Do you do that? Can you tell us a little bit about that?
So basically I have a Discord server. My partner is also in it just so he can kind of keep tabs on my schedule, but it's not really for him. It's more just so that he can see where my brain is. But in it, I have a spot for like a brainstorm. Like if I just have an idea, I just write it down there. And this is when Hunter knows this, but I do a lot of bullet journaling and I prefer to write things down, like because physically writing things is good for me. But when I don't have my bullet journal with me, Discord is with me because my phone is with me.
Exactly.
So it's really easy for me to open it up and I can link things in there. I have a spot for resources. So like if I need to link to an article that I want to read later or something that I read and I know I'm going to need it later to look at, I have a future projects, current projects, and then my to-do list. I use it a lot for like on mobile, especially. I'm in my own personal server a lot. Just like if I have to do announcements in my community server, I use that for like copy pasta links. So I don't have to go to all of these different sites to figure out where the links are and like constantly be in and out of apps. I can just put them all in there when I have a second and they're there for me later when I need to just go back and grab them. So I absolutely use a personal server. It's awesome. Yeah, it's really awesome. Shout out to my mods for reminding me to do that, by the way.
We actually see a lot of the Discord user base is a lot of people creating small servers for either exactly what you just said, which is, you know, personal note taking or just like reminders, or they just want something small for just them and their immediate friend circles, or, you know, just for even like specific things like, hey, we're going to play a game tonight. And people may not know about like the ability to like create a server and then like add permissions or roles or things like that. Just, you know, sometimes people just don't look into it, but they know how to easily create servers and then just leave them. So some people will, you know, do like burner servers, like, hey, we're just gonna play a game tonight. I just created a server for us tonight. Let's all hop in.
Too.
It's
like
user behavior.
For that,
right?
like for that, I honestly would just be like, well, it depends, I guess, if you're friends with somebody. It's easier to, if you're already friends with somebody, like doing like what we're doing right now, which is in a Discord DM that's a group DM or in a call, and like, unless if it was a burner server, I guess that's how I would personally do it because it's faster and then you don't have to constantly redo the friendship. Once you're friends, right?
And see, that's the thing, is
that
like,
depends on the person too. Like that's
I feel like
a way to keep your privacy too.
Yeah, part of it's just like education though. Like a lot of people, if they realize like I can set up permissions and create channels and then just delete the channels.
We do a lot of that.
Have like a whole role-based thing. Like they wouldn't have to create burner servers or you know, do temporary things because they just would understand like, oh, I could just do this easily and then have a server that lives forever as part of my community or my friends or however why I want to do this.
For sure.
So yeah,
I think in terms of permanence, this is so interesting.
Yeah, I mean, it's because whenever you're a power user of something or a power gamer or something like that, you'll genuinely, or generally rather, take more time to research or check into the thing that you're getting into, right? So especially with gamers, you know, you've noticed that you'll spend a lot more time reading about the ins and outs of a game to make sure you're not missing out on things. And that translates into things like Discord, where it's like, I want to make sure I'm getting the most out of this thing. What's all the cool things that I can do with it? How do I upload emotes? You know, how do I customize my server? How do I give my friends permission to invite people? And what are permanent links? And, you know, how do I include this into my social media and stuff like that? So it's, it kind of comes down to how you are, not just as like a person and how you learn and do things, but like how you game, right?